Alrighty. So, I believe this is the last ship currently available. On page 3, last week we played the Prime Falcon. For those who are not familiar, this mod is called Into the FTL. A combination of Into the Breach and FTL in one mod created by Mr Kheese. And the final ship currently available to play is the Zealous Mediator. The Zealous Mediator. What has this ship got going on? Oh, that's cool. You even put little medals for when we won. Interesting. I guess we've kind of updated versions before since you added that or something, because those don't show that we beat them, even though I think we beat all those. I love that it's the medals from... Yeah, I guess... I wonder if it's like different color medals if you're playing on different difficulties. Zealous Mediator, Energy Mech. The Zoltan's advanced shield technology give this mech an edge during each battle. GitHub FTL man releases. It has a functionality that allows it to automatically install the selected version of Hyperspace for you. I don't... If it's difficult to set up, I might need your help on how to get that set up, but hopefully it's self-explanatory. Why does this ship look like it was done in MS Paint? Well, I think it's an attempt to match the pixel art style of Into the Breach with FTL ships that have been exported from FTL. It's an interesting... Yo, dog, I heard you like FTL ships, so I took your FTL ship, put it Into the Breach, and then put it into FTL. So it's purposeful. Bethany Jones has +1 Zoltan shield. Ghana has +1 reactor power and does a free 1 damage missile. Start of every fight. And Mafan is 3 Zoltan shields, 2 reactor power, but only has 3 max health. And we have a push beam. 2 power, 1 hole in system damage, and 1 shield piercing on a beam that's 155 pixel length. I don't know how long that actually is. I think this might be the first time we've used this. We have backup battery. Oh no, is this going to be a ship with like no starting power? It starts with 2 starting power. Oh god, okay. Alright, let's check out the Zealous Mediator. What's it called? Gib tester doesn't work on this one. So you start us off with 1 Zoltan shield. Hold on a second. I think we want to do this. We don't even have enough power to jump and have O2, do we? You're providing 3 Zoltan power? I don't even have a system with 3 Zoltan power to see that in action, I guess. 155 pixels is roughly the pike beam, okay. The reason why you haven't used it on your desktop yet, you have used it on one of your other computers. You're talking about this FTL manager thing. You kind of have to make sure your FTL installs stock before running it the first time, or your backups are going to be broken. In your case, you just don't want 2 separate mod managers filled with stuff. Yeah, I don't know that I'm actually going to install that, since I have kind of a system with whatchamacallit, Slipstream. So I don't know if I'm actually going to use that. Okay, no augments to make backup battery come back up fast or anything like that. Yeah, I gotta use backup battery charger engines. You can walk my fan back and forth between engines and shields too. Okay. I have clone bait. Great start. Well, I'll probably be doing this to start. Okay. Guess I can start here. So yeah, I should have him on engines to start, and then I move him to shields once our Zoltan shield's about to go down. That's probably what I should do. Probably want to hit his weapons first, to be honest. Looks like the 8-bit graphics of your childhood. It feels strangely comforting. Nice. Huh, the sound of that beam was weird. Oh, it's probably the sound from Into the Breach, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's the Into the Breach beam sound or whatever. So I can hit enter when my shields are about to go down is what I can do. Okay. Same for you, Slow Rider. You're so used to Slipstream that you just see no reason to use the new stuff. It has some stuff that only it can do, but you currently have no need of that tech. Okay. Well, if you ever find out that it's doing stuff that I need it to do, let me know, and maybe I'll check it out. But I doubt I'm going to take the time to try to learn new software when what I'm using is doing what I need it to do. Just like you said. Is that the sound of my shields going down? That was kind of a weird sound. You're providing 3 Zoltan shields, and you're providing 1, I think. Nice. A lightning whip. A lightning whip. Cool whip. Applies an ion damage on stuns crew. It is a even longer beam than push beam. That is an ion beam. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Looks like we could go ion build this run. Although I don't really need the... Actually, if I hit shields with this, then I can ion their weapons or something. That might have some pretty nice synergy. Problem is I don't have power. And we have this stupid weak system extra power cost. I guess it's 30 instead of... If Vanilla's at 40 for early power upgrades, I can't remember. I'm gonna get one power first, I think. I'm gonna do power first. But if I'll have that. I don't want to be even more power hungry than I currently am. One thing this FTL manager can do that's helpful is it automatically installs the correct version of hyperspace for you. But you've seen so many people mess that step up when using it to install multiverse, and it ends up deleting hyperspace instead because it's set to disabled in the FTL manager. Okay, ion damage, beam to go with your shield piercing beam. Sounds pretty solid. I know, right? Sounds like a cool little combo. Alright, well, do this, I guess. We can't man engines. Can't man do. I wonder what the sound of the electric whip is. I'm not sure if I've used the electric whip yet. The electric cool whip. Cool whip. Alright, so I need 25 to do that. 7 scrap. That's literal minimum scrap in Sector 1. Thanks for being a piece of crap, FTL. Thanks for giving me literally minimum rewards. I couldn't think of the word minimum for a second there for some reason. Is this an undodgeable missile that gets fired? I think it might be. If I can't hit 5 rooms, I can't two-shot these guys. Well, low power starting ships are not my favorite. However, ships that start off with Zoltan Shield are pretty nice, so I won't talk crap about this ship. Yet. Alright, let's see if Electric Whip take me to Funky Town here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Electric Avenue. That's where this whip's going to take us, down to Electric Avenue. Huh. Did it do ion damage to the shields? I guess it did. I probably want to do the electric whip first. They went exactly the same time, actually. Charge times are very similar. 13 and 14. 11.7, 12.6 with the man system. Okay. Early store, is that useful? 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Potentially. Come on, please don't be empty. Okay, good. Let's try the electric whip first. Free shield hacko. I don't think I can force shields through that, can I? No, I can't. How did his drone? Oh, the. I'm gonna ask, how does Halberd hacking go offline? It was this missile. Interesting. The speed of the electric whip means there's this weird delay between when an ion hits or when a beam hits versus the travel time of the beam. So that beam shot hit shields, did ion the shields, but the ion was delayed just enough that we didn't actually ion his piloting compared to the travel speed of the beam. That's a really weird interaction with the ion beam. It's really weird. So if you... So I don't think I actually want to start at shields. I think I want to start like an empty room. Ion, it'll hit the shield, and then we want to hit other rooms at the end of the beam swipe. I think I'm going to have to figure out how to min-max this. Another guy that provides power. Have I seen this guy before? He looks cool. Sentient robot, artificial intelligence, who dislikes the term robot and artificial. I think I have seen him before. Okay, also gives a reactor power, a lot of reactor power crew. I don't think I want to sell anything. This guy, Muffin, provides how much power? 3. I think I want 1 more power, then invest in shields. Beep 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 boop beep boop. Alright, so let's try this. So if I start the electric whip way over here, is that the farthest away I can get it from the shield? I think it might be. I want to see if that will make it like ion the shields twice or something. I don't know if it will. Let's kind of watch this in action here. So electric whip fires. Ion should hit shields. And then it... Okay, that did do 2 ion to the shields, and then it ions a weapon. Okay, I think I'm figuring out how to make use of this electric whip at its best. If I want to hit... So there's like a delay between it hitting the shields, or hitting the... I don't know, it's kind of weird. That's a really good deal, actually. I can do that if I want. Do I want... Do you have any training? No. Let's start with that, because that gives us more... This gives us dodge right now. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Beep, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Beep, beep, boop. It's not a bad deal, honestly, but... Whoops. Okay, I cannot choose the correct beams here. I feel like we're dual wielding swords with this, or even bow staffs is how long these friggin' beams are. Dual wielding lightsabers or something. No double reward, damn. If I got double reward, I probably could have gotten shields 2 up. This is the Jedi ship. Dual wielding lightsabers. Zoltan or Uncharted Nebula. I don't think the ion beam is going to do crazy work at getting through Zoltan shields quicker, but do I think I'll have blue options with my Zoltan crew? I don't know. Uncharted, I don't have long-range scanners or anything. Guess I'll go Zoltan here. I will do crazy work at getting through Zoltan shields quicker. It will? Oh. I thought it wouldn't. Okay. I guess we'll see it in action then. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, I did one-shot it. It didn't hit shields after it got the Zoltan shield down, which seems strange to me, but I guess maybe the entire beam volley went to get the Zoltan shield down. So it does one-shot, that's pretty good. I don't know if I'd call that crazy good. Crazy work. Alright, so if I move you here, I can do this. Wait, I thought you gave 3 Zoltan. No, you give 3 Zoltan shield, only 2 power. Okay. Alright, that's how that works. Alright. I guess, are there any base vanilla FTL weapons that one-shot Zoltan shields? Just Glaive Beam, I guess. Because Heavy Ion only does 4 ion damage, or 4 Zoltan shield damage. Geez, please don't give me a map. Okay, reactor. Okay, reactor actually was probably the best outcome there. Although I am really low on fuel, but that's. I need to look this one up. Dock with the station and investigate. It's been a while since I've looked up the thing, but FTL dock with the station and investigate. I think there's multiple ones here. Need level 3 med bay, I think. Yeah, I think this is the one that if you have teleporter, you actually have a bad blue option. Okay. I don't think we can do this one. I think it's that bad one. Okay, at least he's not running away. And he didn't cloak my missile. So the missile, that must be an undodgeable missile, which is pretty nice. Whoops, I shouldn't have control clicked that. We actually want... Ooh, I wouldn't have taken damage if I had loaded that a little quicker. That's my bad. I actually want push beam to hit first before electric beam hits, I think. Maybe. Open upgrades 35, power's down to 20 now. Okay, good. We can buy fuel from this store, so let's get as much, hopefully as much scrap as we can get. Ah, Jesus. Okay, then my clone and my O2. But you cannot fight. You only have 35 health. powers. This is really, really, really effing bad, man. I don't know that I can handle this, actually. This is going to have to be all venting. They won't go into my clone bay, at least, because we've vented it already. So I think I just have to slowly vent my entire effing ship. God, this stupid bullshit event. Okay, if they kill my sensors... Okay, we need to have a single room not vented for them to hang out in. So that's going to be that room. So they should just hang out in this room now. And I went to my piloting. Okay, I should vent them, though. Oh, I never vented the piloting. That's my issue. There we go. Okay. Alright, really annoying. Really, really, really annoying fight there. I'm gonna refresh you again. Yeah, that was spooky. Spooky event. That wasn't even Zoltan Border Police. That was just random human borders in an asteroid, in a nebula there. That was terrifying. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Oh, I'm out of fuel. Please don't have only 3 fuel store. 4 fuel, of course. One power, 1 shot. Astro missile. I'm gonna sell my Astro missile. 1 power, 1 shot. So that's basically an Artemis with a guaranteed fire chance. It's pretty good. I hope it's better than what I'm using. Fucking no fuel. Giving away 4 fuel that 1 jump, even though it got me powers, is maybe not the best plan. I want electric whip to go after push beam. Sure. Beep boop beep boop beep boop beep 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 boop beep. This uses a missile though, right? Yes. Right, I could get the Astro missile online. I need to hope I find another store with fuel in it though. I'm not gonna spend my scrap yet. Beautimus. Could do some early crew killing with the whip upgrade. I have to look what that upgrade was. Was it a breach thing? Oh, it becomes a whatchamacallit? An anti-bio beam, huh? Let me go to the store before I feel like I'd rather upgrade with Astro Missile. I guess we could swap back and forth. Alright, free crew is great. I can now put you in engines and I can have my dodge training. What's this Jones cat do? What's your special ability? ×4 repair speed for the first 15 seconds after an FTL jump. Double attack, quadruple repair, and 1.5 move speed for the first 15 seconds after jump. That's pretty crazy. 3 fuel, man. Between 2 stores, I've gotten 7 fuel. That's trash tier. That is trash tier store fuel numbers. And that's the reason I'm not spending any scrap on weapon upgrades yet. I need to have scrap to buy fuel. So this guy has a symbol over his head while his buffs are active. Okay, good. He didn't hit our weapons. No frickin' fuel. Oh my god. Is every reward I'm getting literally only scrap or missiles? I guess actually it's been a lot of drone parts. This is pretty high amount of drone parts for the beginning of a run. Is there only one guaranteed store in detritus disposal? Detritus, however you say that. I think I actually have to go Zoltan because it's 2 guaranteed stores. It's 2 before the exit? Oh, so it is 2 guaranteed, but 1 is at exit beacon. I'm going Zoltan so I need my stores earlier, else I'm just out of fuel. Okay, this store's right next to the entrance here. Please be more than 4 fuel. Jesus, it's less. That's 3 stores in a row with 4 or less fuel, or 4 or fewer fuel. I could swap to crew killing electric whip if I want. But against 2 shield ships, I want to do this. Actually, let's see how well this works. Electric whip by itself against 2 shields. My guess is only going to get 1 shield down. Okay, we got 1 shield down, but we do pierce with this one. Okay. Alright, so I'm only going to use missiles when I need to. Value point and shields, because of course you would in Sector 2 have value point and shields. Why the F wouldn't you? If that was 7 fuel, I'd take the deal. Learn to deal, bro. Learn to deal. There we go. 3 fuel. Finally a fuel reward. Frickin' finally. Alright, there's our other store. Spending literally all my scrap on fuel right now. Yes, secure the fuel supply. Watch it be 1 fuel or some bullshit like that. No, that's the wrong one. Oh damn it, his FTL is charging. Okay, now it's delayed. Good. Alright, 3 fuel, not bad, not bad. This guy does a bunch of damage in the first part of the fight. Damn it, my stupid weapons went down because of stupid Zoltan power stupidness. Okay. Does Ganna have the normal NG repair speed buff? Ooh, that's a nice reward. I needed one of those to get us back ahead a little bit. No, you... I don't think you do. Doesn't say that you do. Are you repairing faster or not? That looks like... that's normal human repair speed. Not sure. Alright, Store, what you got? What you got, Store? What you got? They got hacking. And I did get this AI pilot I could sell to Ford hacking. I got a decent number of drone parts. They finally have all the fuel, and it's when I'm not running out quite so much, but that's okay. Now I'm hacking, that's good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. If a stat is not stated in the description, they are human stats. The art is not an indicator of anything. So an NG-looking crew will not have an NG set of stats. That's what I think I'm understanding here. Good to know. I should have dodged that. Should have moved my O2 back and forth. I did not. Nice. Let's get power. I want to have kind of real levels of power here. Like what many ships would have as their starting amount of power. Maybe we're a little ahead of that, I don't know. Empty jump is empty. I'm still not sure if I should be firing my electric whip first. I think I need to against 2 shield ships, but versus 1 shield ships, I think the whip should go second. In case push beam gets shields down, the electric whip can, I think, do more ion damage, I think. Right, 1 more power. Now I can do this, and I can move stuff around. Get hacking 2, maybe. These double beam weapons seem to be doing a pretty good job, though. No, we definitely fire electric whip first against the Zoltan shield, that's for sure. What are the upgrades for electric whip? 1 is bio beam 60 damage to crew hits. And the other one I think is minus 6-second charge time, maybe? Something like that, maybe? How many missiles do I have? 24? Okay, I don't need to use any. So we got really unlucky with asteroid hits. Charge time sounds amazing. I surely wouldn't self-stack, do you think? I don't know, maybe. Charge time upgrade does let it self-stack. Oh, well, that is pretty amazing. Jesus Christ. You're gonna go into doors, aren't you? God damn it. The venting on the ship effing sucks. Is this vanilla Zoltan A ship? Because this is reminding me of some of the Zoltan ships that are shit at dealing with borders, because they just always end up in your doors, your O2, your clone bay. Like the 3 rooms you don't want them in. I get to 4v1 a guy at least. Oh, okay. Do I have any training I care about? I mean, I kind of do, but I think it's more important to not be at 0 health on all my crew. Let's vent everybody. What does self-stack mean? When we talk about ion, we mean that a weapon that by itself will keep shields ioned, or will keep refreshing ion before it wears off by itself. That's what I mean by self-stacking. This room layout is very close to Zoltan A, yeah. And it's a great reminder of how terrible Zoltan ships are layout-wise to dealing with borders. So... I should have my speed hack on right now. So I'll turn it on. Okay. I guess the other reason this ship kind of sucks at dealing with borders is because half of my crew are half of my power, basically, and they have to stay in their systems or else we get screwed by our Zoltan power situation. What do I want to do here? Going to upgrade doors because boarding is my biggest weakness. It feels like a waste of scrap to do that when upgrading a weapon could be good, when I still am a little dodgy on power. Let's go engines power here. What does electric whip does? Does it do a shield? It did not do a shield ion, okay. Beautiful. Beep boop boop beep boop boop. Beep boop beep 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 boop beep beep boop beep. I didn't check that, but we had just enough Zoltan shield to not take damage from that 2-shot laser. Praise RNGesus. Alright, am I saving for cloaking? Am I gonna do a weapon upgrade? Let's look at our weapon upgrade choices here. So if we go to our weapons, push beam. For 3 power, it can be an 8-second charging beam. That pierces 1 shield and does 1 damage per room. Lightning Whip can become a 2 power, 9-second charging beam. Are you sure that self-stacks? At 9 seconds... it'll only do 1 ion damage to the shield each time. That doesn't sound like that self-stacks to me. I guess I could test it. I could test it like this. Let's see if it self-stacks. It does 2 ion damage to shield, but it only does 2 ion damage to the shield if the shield is up. So if the shield's down, it won't self-stack. If I understand how ion mechanics work, which is probably a debatable thing if I understand it well enough. I kind of need to see it in action. Okay, now I don't actually need fuel. They're offering me all the damn fuel. Correct. It will stop stealth stacking after shields are completely down. Which you think is neat. You would. You would think that's neat. Check the store for the scrap. Clears enemy Zoltan shields at the start of every fight. Interesting. I don't really want to sell anything. You know what, I better hack this guy's weapons. That's a black too. Okay, so it did self-stack there. I have 4 shields versus 7 shots. Good. Okay, he's down. Beautiful. Okay. I offer them backup battery power, and they give me permanent power. That's a good deal. I like that deal. Okay. I think I can afford cloaking. RST Corporation. I don't remember if this one's also a guaranteed store at the Exum Beacon, or is that, or if that's just detritus disposal. I'm not sure. Wow! Holy crap! Well, we started out with no power. Now I have so much power. I don't have enough systems of power. Man, unlucky on the time pod thing. Again. Debating whether to upgrade my weapons in hopes that I can afford a cloaking upgrade sometime soon. This is almost a safe fight. Actually, halberd beam, maybe not. It's almost. The hell? How did that time out so poorly that we actually took damage from that? All the Into the Breach sectors will always have 2 stores, one of which is at the exit beacon. Okay, so that's going to be an always kind of thing. I guess, is that mirroring something that happens in Into the Breach? Like between islands you always get a store or something? If I don't see another store over here, I'm going to do a weapon upgrade. The store is always at the end of the island, yes, okay. So it is an Into the Breach mechanic mirroring thing. Is that the right word? Like maybe it's... Maybe mirroring is not the right word. 4, 3, 2... Imitating that mechanic. What's up, Pie Boy? Build me a ship worthy of Rand. I mean, Mordor. Is that a... I feel like I'm missing something. Is that a... Lord of the Rings quote? I don't recognize that quote. Beep, 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 beep. beep, 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 beep. Good to see you though, Pie Dad. Hope things are going well in the world of Pie Mom and Pie Dad. Why do I have 5 Zoltan shields now? I only have 3 and 4? You went to the zoo today. Nice. That sounds like a good time. Is your baby aware enough to even see the animals and appreciate them? Your baby's really little, right? Now we should only have 4 Zoltan shield. I feel like I saw 5 Zoltan shield there. But stream's going well. Stream's going well. Been playing a lot of Void War, obviously. Baby did not, but you had a nice time anyway. Okay, well, I'm glad to hear it. Oh. Oh. I probably should have read that to understand what just happened, but yay free stuff. Yay for free stuff. Beep 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 beep. Holy crap. Okay, you have really fast repair speed. Let's have you hang out in here while this guy does his ridiculous repair speed at the beginning of the fight thing. Okay, my weapons didn't get screwed up. Good. Wow, what a crazy event this one was. Did I not turn on my push beam? What did I do there? Something where there's missiles still fired. Fucking hell, man. Alright, F your missiles, you piece of crap game. You avoided all the wasps too, and then you got stung by one at home. That's unlucky. That seems quite unlucky. Kinda need fuel, but no. Alright, who am I gonna vent? What's your training looking like? Jones. Not looking great, so I'll refresh you after you repair this breach. You might not repair it in time, do you? No. Okay, you finish. Huh. I think part of the reason in Void War I'm so afraid of breaches is I'm pretty sure Void War breaches get repaired faster than FTL breaches get repaired. Because those breach repairs felt really slow, and I'm not sure why. And it's probably because of all the Void War I've been playing and all the breaches you get in Void War that you have to repair. Hi Dad, rename. Okay, which one? Let me know which one. Immune to ion damage. Interesting. Ooh, prevent enemy shift from cloaking is really good too. Alright, I'm doing this. That means that boss can't cloak on us, I think. What is this? Flood drill. Instantly removes all oxygen from targeted room. Interesting. Let's get mind control, 1 repair. Keep NG for silly device. You'll be the smelly human. Okay. You can be the OP human. That's OP for the first part of the fight. Pie Dad's super OP until he gets tired. Pie Dad. Alright. And then he's just got to take a nap afterwards, you know? Ooh, let's go look for on construction flagship. Okay. Do I care about that quest? I care more about finding an under construction flagship. Probably still go up there if I can, though. Dude, I'm gonna need 2 electric hits, aren't I? Okay, now we're through. Beautiful, just enough Zoltan shield to block the missile. You know what? F your borders. Get the hell off my ship. You're not allowed to be over here. Maybe I should have hacked his weapons, though, actually. But if I vented those guys, I think they were going to go into this room with my 35 health Mothman, and I did not want to deal with that. Yes, return to sender. No such name, no such number. Return to sender. Address unknown. Return to sender. However that song goes. Be right back. Can't do this battle. Gotta change a nappy. Is that the UK term for a diaper? Call him a nappy? That sounds gross. Of course, diaper also sounds gross. Anything that has to do with baby poop sounds gross, you know? Probably a good thing I'm not a dad. If just saying the name of the thing sounds gross to me, I guess. Well, I guess if electric whip self stacks down to 1 shield. That's actually really good synergy with push beam, since it pierces 1 shield. So actually this combo seems pretty darn good. Okay, Hidden Federation base. Jeez. If I don't get under construction flagship, there's no way I get all these jumps. I already have level 2 sensors. I'm not sure if there's another value point I need to get that, but I'm gonna get piloting, I guess. Sector 5, I should probably work towards 3rd shield, although Zoltan shield works really well with dodge. But maybe we can get cloaking, I don't know. I need the under construction flagship for the delay to hit everything. I got plenty of drone parts. Let's keep hacking weapons. Going with the vanilla strat of cloak hack cycle with only hacking, I guess. Missing part of the cycle. Ooh, stun. Damn it, I forgot that I was auto-firing that. Okay. Actually, that works out to crew kill. Okay. Oh, Jesus, the auto-fire. You'd have to board me for us to crew kill him. So actually, I want his shot to get through my Zoltan shield. He could board us, then we can crew kill him. I think he'll board us since he hasn't boarded us once yet. Although his ship might burn down. Okay. Board me now, bro. Well, I try to get some... Nope. I should... Okay, well, I'll get some dodges from your lasers, but no. I haven't had a safe fight for training yet, have I? I haven't been paying attention maybe enough. Or ship, safe fights. Oh, Jesus. Kill your friends. Why vent you and all your friends? What are your weapons? Burst laser 3. Okay. Good modifier. Two drum parts, 19 scrap, no thanks. That should finish him. Beautiful. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I can get the quests, even if we don't get the under construction flagship with that nebula jump. Okay. I have enough for cloaking. I think there's only that one store that I'm not getting unless this is our under construction flagship. No, look around. Sad times. Beep beep bo bum beep 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 boo. GG cigarette time? No. Don't have cigarettes. Bad for you. Alright, let's stop auto firing just in case we can crew kill this. Okay. No running allowed. Feels pretty decent deal. I think push beam will finish them. Oh, he dodged! The stun's not long enough! 1 health left. Alright, if I wait for the O2... Never mind. Never mind. Missed out on the crew kill. Alright, let me get Lombe upgrades so we're healing more between fights. Boarding is the most annoying thing. GG oatmeal raisin cookie time. What a waste of a cookie. Oh, speaking of desserts though, another thing I did after my sound gig I did this on my birthday was I went to I found a bakery near me and got a couple little like mini chocolate cakes. One little molten chocolate cake and one little mini flourless chocolate cake. And they're pretty good. I was like, you know, I gotta do something for my birthday, so I guess I'll splurge and spend 20 bucks on a couple of little cakes. No cornbread cake, no. I did not choose to get a cornbread cake. For one, I don't think they exist, and for two, I don't think they taste very good. If they did exist. Manly search. Mikael! Are you another free power guy? Perfect. And you even have engine training. That's a badass. So that means I can free you up to go fight borders. Pie Dad can go. Maybe not a permanent silly device, but a temporary silly device replacement. 3, 4, 5. Yellow cake does not equal corn cake. No, 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 it doesn't. Nice free stuff. 2 free missiles. Yeah, that's what I was excited about. You are mentored by Silly Device himself. Nice. Best door operator in the galaxy. Oh man, and he's also the missile firing dude. That's crazy. Beep boop beep boop. I will say I wish that I had yellow cake with chocolate icing, because I would have enjoyed that even more than the 2 cakes I got. They were good though. They're like just little mini ones that are about like, I don't know, a little bigger than a cupcake size. Pretty good. Not the best cakes I've ever had, but pretty good. Alright, we got ourselves a store. 1 damage missile that charges quickly. Grappling hook. Full crew out into the depths of space. 19-second charge time, unupgradable. I could get another Zoltan shield guy. We have piloting training? No. Ah, there's my cloaking. That's what we buy. We buy all of it. You're really partial to a homemade carrot cake. Something you never thought you'd like, huh? I don't think I've ever had carrot cake. As a kid, I didn't think I liked carrots. As I've grown up, I've had things that are like carrot flavored, like sauces and stuff, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I wouldn't mind a carrot cake. I don't know. I don't usually go for fruit and veggie flavored things. But I should probably try a carrot cake. What's the flavor of a carrot cake? Is it just a sweet cake that's got carrot flavor, or is there some other thing going on with a carrot cake? Give me the scoop on how what a carrot cake's got going on. So I don't think I've ever had one. I'm not like reacting to the pulsar at all. I think we're fine. Beep 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 beep. I mean, does a carrot cake have icing? I mean, most cakes do, so I assume it would. Never found look around, unlucky. And if a carrot cake does have icing, what kind of icing would it have? Would it have a certain flavor of icing, or just any kind of normal vanilla or chocolate icing or something? I kind of want to look it up now. What's up, Nietzsche? Let's look it up. I'm quite curious. What is a carrot cake? Spiced cake. I don't know about spiced cake. Cream cheese frosting, moist texture, inviting flavors, spice like okay, cinnamon. If I hear spices, I think like, you know, Indian type spices like cardamom and what are the Indian spices? I don't know. I don't love nuts or raisins. Probably depend on the carrot cake if I'd like it. Okay, interesting. Cream cheese frosting, though, is quite good. Got a carrot chutney and a Wensleydale cheese sandwich. That's really good, too, huh? Okay. Okay, we got that event twice, and the double reward both times is very nice. So we got our cloaking. I don't see a store. I'm going to get our third shield. Try to remember to move my power between shields and engines here. It's time for food talk. Well, Pie Boy's here. You know it's time for food talk. I'll sell some missiles. I'm not using them, am I? I actually do have Astra Missile, but I'm not using them that much. Anytime Pie Boy's here, it's food talk time. Holy, 2 free reactor power again. At another thing that was at the gig that I did on Saturday where I ran sound is the NFL football player. The free food that provided was basically a bunch of food trucks came to this like festival, and they were just serving food, and you didn't have to pay for it. So you like got, so I got like some free Texas barbecue with some side of mac and cheese with some nice barbecue sauce, and it's free. It was great. Good time. Blood drill. I saw that earlier. It's like the one that instantly vents a room. Want to do weapon upgrade? Get extra shield piercing on the push beam. Sounds pretty nice, actually. Am I gonna get another system, or do I want to just stick with what I have? I want to stick with what I have and get another weapon upgrade. One scrap shy of that. Free food is always the best food. Free food is pretty amazing. Texas barbecue with some good stuff, man. There's brisket. If I could choose my favorite meat, I think, well, it'd probably be like filet mignon or prime rib or some stupid expensive thing. But if it's not the stupid expensive stuff, it's brisket. I love me some tasty, tasty brisket, man. Brisket is so good. Like yesterday for lunch, I went to that Mexican place I talked about liking so much called Qdoba. And they have the... Oh, I learned something. I don't know if I mentioned it yet. So I visited my brother a week and a half ago or so. And I mentioned that Qdoba Mexican place I've been loving so much. And he's like, why are their tacos so good? I was like, I don't know. The meat's just really good. It's like brisket birria. He's like, oh, well, birria is like a goat seasoning that is in a lot of Mexican dishes. I was like, what? I've never heard of this. But apparently, the reason the brisket that I like is so good is the seasoning. That is apparently birria, B-I-R-R-I-A, is apparently some seasoning that's usually attached or put on goat dishes or something that's like popular in Mexican food or something. I'd never heard of that, but that must be why those tacos are so good, because the seasoning is really tasty. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Need to have a real Texas barbecue? You do. You do. And I better buy fuel. What sector are we in? 6. So 2 power for 2 shots, 30% chance to start a fire. This is basically burst laser 1. 1 power for 2 shots. No hull damage though. Unmissable target. Artemis missile. Astro missile's probably better, right? 1 power for 2 damage. Guaranteed fire. And if I upgrade it, I can do it 2 power for 3 damage missile. Alright, I'm gonna do the weapon upgrade. I'm gonna buy all the fuel. I'm gonna upgrade push beam to piercing 2 shields now. But yes, you need to have real Texas barbecue, Pie Boy, and I need to have real fish and chips. That's what I need. I've never had real, authentic UK fish and chips. I've had 1 or 2 fish and chips that's been pretty good. And I don't know if that's like the thing that's most known for like UK food. I don't know, what would the equivalent of Texas barbecue, like a specialty in a region, be for the UK? Like beef Wellington, maybe? That's like a UK specialty, right? Mites do not devour a crew hype. Yay! Yeah, that event could have killed some crew. Haggis, Cornish pasties, pie and mash, proper flaky cod with crunchy but fluffy on the inside chips. That sounds amazing. Sunday roast. That sounds good. So like pot roasts, beef roast or something. Sounds tasty. Cornish pasty. What's that? I need to look this up. What is Cornish pasty? Savory baked dish from Cornwall. Short crust pastry filled with beef, potato, rutabaga, and onions. These with salt and pepper. That sounds pretty good. I might not want the rutabaga. I don't think I've ever had rutabaga before. Sounds pretty good though. Sounds pretty tasty pasty. That can be hit and miss for you, Nietzsche. Automated reloader. Interesting. Titan Fist. 1 power, 2 damage. That's whole heavy laser 1. We go down to 6-second charge time, heavy laser 1 at 2 power. I mean, my issue is that this is a really good weapon, but it's, you know, it requires a missile. Okay, I'm gonna swap this out. That's guaranteed fire. Thing is, does not require. Whoa, crap! Oh, I just got the wrong thing. I meant to get the Titan Fist. Well, that was just a waste of scrap. I meant to get that. Stupid play. It's fine. Sector wins. Still in Sector 6. So let's get that much fuel, and let's get the reloader, I guess. It all comes down to the gravy. Ah, the store scammed me. Well, I scammed myself from misclicking. I don't, it's not automatic like FTL where I see a weapon and know what the weapon is. So I meant to get the heavy laser that looks like a fist, and I instead got a missile that looked like a, did it look like a missile? It probably did look like a missile. Alright, is that also that mites thing? Again, didn't kill my crew, thankfully. Good shepherd's pie is top tier. What's in shepherd's pie? Because to me, the Cornish pasty sounds pretty good. I don't know if that's shepherd's pie would sound tasty to me. Should have gone a different way. I should have gone around and then back up and that way. Lamb mince mash, then optional carrots, peas, etc. Okay. Wow, I've gotten this event 3 different times, and that reward is absolutely worth the whole damage. That sounds pretty good, though. I mean, you all and your savory pies, that's just something that we don't have in the US that much. Harness some lightning. 5 hull repair. Oh, nice. That's a cool event. So some of your UK savory pies. I need to try those sometime. You have a lot of savory dishes, yeah. Mercury Fist. 2 power for 4 damage. Alright, that's like a better Titan Fist, isn't it? Piercing laser. You do homemade pies at your place, Pie Boy? I mean, you are a Pie Boy, so I'd be disappointed if you didn't. But I think Mercury Fist is just a better Titan Fist. 2 damage, 4 power. I mean, 2 power, 4 damage. 1 power, 2 damage. This can go up to 3 power, 6 damage. Alright. We're going Mercury Fist. I think this might be the first time I've seen this weapon. That looks pretty awesome. Slowly heals self and nearby allies. That's kind of cool. How many jumps do we have in this sector? 5 or 6. Titan Blade. 1 power, 45 pixel beam length, 6 crew damage. Make it a 2 power, 1 damage. Beam. I think my beams are good though. I think our weapons are in good shape here. We need good hearty meals to carry us through all the miserable rain in the UK. Sounds about right. We've had a bit of miserable rain in Texas recently, but it's always, for us, the rain is like probably the heat is for you. It's like a couple months out of the year that we get rain. Let's do... He's got drones. So, I guess. Okay, it's defensive drone. I could have done asteroid field, I guess. A good roast dinner is life. Nicely seasoned beef joint, medium rare, roast potatoes, in goes the fat, honey roasted parsnips, marshed swede, I don't know what that is, carrots, greens, proper thick meat gravy, of course, massive Yorkshire puddings. Not familiar with Yorkshire puddings either, but that all does sound pretty amazing. Missile. Yorkies swimming in gravy. Wait, did we already talk about Yorkshire puddings? No, we talked about Yorkshire pies. What's the difference between a Yorkshire pudding and a Yorkshire pie? I don't know the difference! Is that a double reward? I think it was. Holy crap. Is there a Yorkshire everything? Yorkshire pudding, pie, cake, hamburger, Yorkshire... something. Now you want to roast? Too hot for roast though, huh? Damn it, both of the time pods we got had only low amounts of scrap in them. Yorkshire tea, Yorkshire gold tea, yeah. Apparently you have Yorkshire everything. My overall time pod luck is awful. Yeah, I've been pretty unlucky with the time pods, it seems like. I would agree with that. Bye, Dad. Showing those guys what's up. I don't think I've actually been able to do a full damage. It's Mercury Fist. Yeah, let's see what it can do. Get dodge, that's what it can do. Bro, you're not selling me on your value. Come on, fist him in the face. There it is. Fisted in the face. Much better. That's a good double reward. Smoke drop is just guaranteed smoke, and that's it. 1 out of 3 to get nothing, and I've hit that more than half the time. Yeah, my Tide Pod luck has not been great. As always for Rand, you get nothing, you lose. Good day, sir. Just normal FTL RNG for me. Unless you check my YouTube commentary, and then most of the YouTube commentary is people saying, I never get this lucky on my FTL runs, and I lose. I'm like, I'm pretty sure you're having some of that confirmation bias, but you know, it's fine. Yorkshire pudding. Sausageless toad in the hole. What is that? Yorkshire pudding is basically a savory puffed pastry used as a base for other flavor. Ah. Savory puffed pastry. Okay. So you put like gravy, or it looked like there was like some mashed potatoes or something on there. If I care about getting crew teleport or drone control, or definitely selling smoke drop. Instantly destroy the enemy ship as well as your own. What? Can I kill phase 3 with this thing? Only recommended to be used on the final phase of the flagship boss fight. I have never seen this. I really want to use this on phase 3 of the boss fight. Alright, we have to do that for the memes. I don't think I've ever seen that before. It's amazing. Alright, we gotta go down with the ship here. For the memes! That's right. Don't let me forget, chat. After phase 2, I have to swap my weapons. If I forget, hashtag blame chat. Mutually assured destruction is the best kind of destruction. That's right. Now we just gotta make sure we get to phase 3 of the boss fight, I guess. You want to play another ship today? You just sent more, but it's up to me. Oh, okay, I'll consider it. I'll be honest, I don't really want to rush through your mod. I kind of do want to play some Monster Train since I didn't play very much last week. So I probably will just do a Monster Train run or two at the end of the run, at the end of the stream, and save you more ships for next week. I like to space them out. I don't feel like I'm just, you know, chewing through all that viewership content too fast. You gotta savor the ships, not, you know. Give yourself an upside stomach by eating them too fast. I messed that up. There it is. Here are defense drones. Hack my... that's whatever, that's fine. Okay, we can now get through the shields. I should do this. Yeah, we don't want to binge them, that's right. Got a Vulcan. Also, that might just be an excuse for me wanting to play Monster Train today, because I just really want to play Monster Train since I didn't get any Monster Train in last week, other than like an hour and a half or so. Because it was on the day when I did my training when I played it. You want to finish another sector anyway, first? Okay, good. Oh, the sent ships are not in the breach. It'll be another while before the... oh, so it's not in the breach ship. Well, I think I'll still wait for next week. Because really, unless Eagle's Eye works on another ship, you and RPG are the only ones sending me ships right now. So I'm kind of purposefully spacing them out. Because I'm trying to not run out of ships really quickly, since we only have a few folks submitting things right now. I wonder if I can get Force Shield before the boss. That will have the power I might. Say, okay, cool. Zoltan, okay, we're gonna... what's he hacking first? Nothing, because he's stupid and trying to hack with my Zoltan shield. I'm gonna hack the drone control. Because I really don't want him to have overcharge thing. Cool, even killed the drone. Love to see it. Zoltan shield. Not needed because blocked. Very nice. I will say the Mercury Fist isn't great with this build without hacking shields. I wonder if I can upgrade that to Pierce 1 shield like the push beam does. I'm gonna guess probably not. I can make it not miss, and we can make it plus 2 damage. I do have 1 weapon upgrade slot. You should get back into messing with that, but the quality is so damn good these days. Oh, making ships, Nietzsche? You know, if you want to do one just for fun, it's sometimes fun to get ships that aren't these crazy OP hyperspace using amazing mechanics, AI generated craziness. It could be fun to have a more amateur creation for once. Do I plan to play Void War again? Yes, my plan is to play Void War Tuesdays and Thursdays right now. Maybe more depending on how desperate I am to, or how good the viewership is when I play Void War. Because my plan is Void War Tuesday, Thursdays, and Wednesdays and Fridays is Monster Train 2. But if the viewership is just so good on Void War that I need to play it all the time to try to, you know, get more subs, maybe I'll do that, I don't know. Niche viewership would be like your kid's art project that you stick it on the fridge. Bro, I'm not sure who just got called out, but they should be offended. No, I'm not calling out anybody. I love all my children and all my viewership submitters equally. All of them equally. Defense drone. Exactly weapons, I guess. Double missiles. Your ships will forever be AI free. This is a promise. Okay. Your ships are just vanilla, but you guess they can make you come up with makes up for it. I mean, I feel like a lot of people who submit ships think if my ships aren't as good as RPG Nerdo's ship, it's not even worth doing. And I don't want anybody to think that, because I really just like the effort people put in, to be honest. I just like to see people come up with whatever they think would be a fun ship to play. Is if it's a pre-ignited 4-flak ridiculous monstrosity, to me that's could be just as good as a, you know, this is a special boarding ship with, what's that Mercury Fist do no damage? That was weird. That has bonus special crew and all sorts of other craziness. You know, they're all interesting to me. You try to make either memes or something that hasn't been done yet. Yeah, that can actually, doing something that hasn't been done yet could be one of the hardest things with how many ships that we've gotten from RPG Nerdos and others. I don't have a lot of crew to deal with them boarding, so hopefully the self-destruct button at the end will make that easier to deal with. All right, so I think I am going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. I'll just go Force Shield with Zoltan Shield. Yeah, your ships have always been fun and interesting to play, Playboy. You did the Abductor ship and I think a cookie meme at least once. Okay. Pretty sure we've had at least one cookie meme from you. It's always a good time. We're gonna auto fire on both shields and cloaking with our electric weapon. Electric Avenue. No repairs allowed. Oof, we have some nice push beam coverage here. No missiles allowed? Damn, missiles allowed. Good dodges though. Now no missiles allowed. Perfect. Hack my cloaking. Okay. Great fire for us. Oh, Mercury Fist did not get to do much. When it finally fires, it gets dodged. Not ideal. Very nice. Phase 1, 0 damage, and we have a self-destruct button for Phase 3 that I'm not, I repeat, not gonna forget about. Remember to change weapons. Yes, thank you. I will totally remember and will not, I repeat, not forget. I wonder how that works. I guess you just, it charges in 10 seconds, you use it, and ... profit, I guess. Alright, phase 2. Last value point, I guess. Charge and lull when boss dodges it. I know, that's... Oh, crap. You talking about the self-destruct button? Accuracy modifier of 100. So he cannot dodge it unless he has over 100% dodge, which without cloaking should not be possible. But knowing my RNGesus and my luck, we might just get screwed. Who knows? Oh my gosh, we actually got the hack through. Okay, nice. I don't know if the Mercury Fist can hit, though. Okay, that thing doesn't shoot lasers, thank goodness. That's good. I'd worry about getting crew kills, but I'm pretty sure that's not going to matter with our self-destruct button kill we plan on doing. Come on, push beam him to death before we take damage. Beautiful. Alright, 0 damage, phase 2, boss fight. A free repair field. What does that do? Your crew's repair speed is increased by a flat 50%. Cool. Alright, self-destruct. 1 power, 10-second charge time, accuracy modifier, shield piercing 5, special effect chance 100%. Alright, let's see what this thing can do. Let's swiggity swag sensor so we can see the destruction coming. Alright, here we go. We have self-destruct button. We've remembered. Let's see what happens. It says it bypasses Zoltan's shield. Does this Zoltan shield look off-center to you? It looks off-center to me. That's weird. Have I just never noticed this before, or... Self-destruct those shields. It just looks weird to me. Alright, self-destruct. T-minus 5, 3, 2, 1, 0! If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me! What a fitting end to the Zealous Mediator. Mutual destruction. A Pyrrhic victory, one might say. Easiest boss ever. What was that ship called again? The valiant effort of the Zealous Mediator. I didn't put down the name in my thing here. Zealous Mediator. Alright, that was actually a pretty fun ship there. Low power to start, but the weapons, those beam weapons were pretty good. We started out with the piercing push beam, and we got an ion beam that was really good synergy. And that was actually 2 pretty fast wins. So, thank you to Mr Kheese and RPG Nerdos for the really fun ships today. I'm gonna swap over to Monster Train 2 for the rest of the streams. If anybody's not gonna hang out, I understand. Thanks for being here and keeping me company and watching some FTL. We will play Void War tomorrow and Thursday. If you need to get some space salt in. But I'm going to swap over to Monster Train 2 for the rest of the stream. Before we do that, I'm going to stand up, start use your restroom, take my final break of the day. Y'all have a cookie, have a snack. When we come back, we'll do some Monster Training. Y'all rock. See you in a bit, my friends.